Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. NBA action is coming up. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. With David Aldridge roaming the sideline. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Jeremy Grant.
And looking at his offensive numbers from the past few years, it seems like teams around the league have kind of figured him out. He's having to work a lot harder for his points, and they haven't been coming nearly as easily as they used to.
Look at the 76ers starting group. Isaiah Stewart out there with Isaiah Hartenstein. Then it's George. Then there's Powell. And it's Bailey in at the small forward position. Here's Black. 6 on the shot clock. The Nets need to get a shot off here. Out of hand on it. Is this, Richard, the time of the year that the players begin to get their second wind? Or is that a myth?
I don't know if it's called a second win, but if you're on a team that's in a position to do something special, that's where that extra motivation starts to kick in. What an elite athlete Mobley is, getting off the ground effortlessly for the throwdown.
Inside, and that one is hammered home.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure. Now, here's Holmes. Mobley, a screen on Stewart. Holmes wide open. He fires. Mobley back to Black. The Nets working the ball around now. In the corner, Wallace with it. Pass to Mobley. They shoot again. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
Looking at the last game for the Brooklyn Nets, it was a win against the Timberwolves at Target Center.
Well, it helps when your opponent makes that many mistakes. I thought that was the story of the game.
It definitely made things easier for them. When the other team is just handing you the ball back, you got to make them pay for it.
And right out of the gates, they are locked and loaded. 3 straight scores early.
Black the pass to Wallace. Mobley sets the pick for Wallace. Takes the 12-footer and hits.
That's more than enough space for him to get that shot up.
76ers have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Pass to Bailey. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in, build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. Wallace outside. Back to Black. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
And Philadelphia has possession, following the bucket by the Nets. Back to Powell from the arc. No good. Shot missing.
And that miss makes them 4 of 5 to start this one. Not a bad start.
Following some ups and downs, Richard, the Brooklyn Nets, and you know this, they're back in rebuild mode.
Yes, unfortunately they are, but fans shouldn't let the word rebuild discourage them. The Nets still have a ton of solid pieces, and it's just a question of making smart moves from here on out.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Now, here's Stewart. His last outing, he had 8 points. 5 on the clock. Powell kicks to Stewart. A three-pointer off the mark.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Back to Black. Pass to Mobley. Wallace against Powell. Back to Mobley. Wallace outside. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
And a moment here to see the numbers for Black. He's averaging 11 points a game, 4 assists, and 3 rebounds. He's been making the right decisions and letting the game come to him. Solid play all around.
Yeah, not playing outside himself, but finding lots of chances to do his thing and affect the game.
Now, here is George. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Washington. Stewart a screen. There's the 3. The 76ers with another miss. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Here's Black, defended by George. Wallace with a screen on George. Here's Black, and off the front iron, and in it goes. Black's got 7 points in the game. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the 76ers, trailing by 2. Stewart a screen. They need this one. George, no good. The Nets have gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. Pass to Holmes for 3. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Their last encounter was in Philadelphia.
And they'll want to show that they're a much better team than they demonstrated last time out against these guys. At the very least, avoid another blowout.
If they can clean up the turnovers and make better decisions, it should be a much closer game this time around.
The Nets shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
And out the line, shooting 2. Holmes.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls. He's off on the second.
And you can see that even though he ties the game up, disappointed he couldn't give him the lead.
Nets shooting well right out of the gates here at around 50%. Pass to Holmes. Now Buzelis. Now Wallace. Shoots over Powell. It's hauled in by Stewart. Here's Bailey. 17 points for him last game against Washington.
And if you look at his free throw numbers, you can see what kind of pressure he put on the defense. He was in attack mode all night long.
Now here is George. Bucket is good.
And nice touch inside. George can finish from all 3 levels.
First personal foul.
The 76ers shooting their first free throw of the evening.
And their success rate on the season, right around 77%.
And the 76ers will go for a different look here. That's good from George.
Name a type of shot Keontae George can hit it. More than capable of scoring at all 3 levels.
Mobley outside. To the middle. Here's LeVert. Landale grabs the miss.
Just enough resistance to force the miss. Barely. That's one he'll generally make.
Pass to McNeely. Williams a screen on LeVert. Here's McNeely. The 76ers with another miss. Nets trail by 3. Here's Shed, defended by George. Here's Shed. He's coming off a 16-point game against the Timberwolves in Minneapolis. Holmes with a screen on George. Fires the 3. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Defeated by the Wizards in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
Total embarrassment. I was shocked at how poorly they played. I think they were shocked.
Well, we'll see how they respond after that weak performance. It should tell us a lot about their character as a team.
Now, here is George. He averages more than 12 points a game. That's some dependable production.
This is why you always have to chase guys off the arc, because everyone has a three-point shot now.
Here's Buzelis. Hits the difficult fadeaway jumper. The 76ers leading by 4. George passes to Williams. George looking around. Pass to McNeely. The 3. Rebound, Brooklyn. Mobley's got his 5th rebound in this one. Buzelis with the ball. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Now here's LeVert from deep three-point land. Rebound by Williams. Here's McNeely. LeVert defending. And out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession. And the 76ers making a change here. Wesley's checked in. Nets trail by 4. Here's Shed. Hasn't made one yet. Grant for 3. Wiggins with the rebound. Outside Williams. It's Wesley on the wing. To the inside. And again, Philadelphia turns it over. Already it's February. Let's see how the East is matching up. Taking a look at Brooklyn. It's been a rough season for them. The good news is the lottery is only a couple months away. And of course, there's the 76ers right on their heels and with their sights set on gaining ground. And for Brooklyn, they're shooting in this first quarter around 38%. They're looking a bit creaky out there. Pass to Grant. Over Williams. And again, no good by Brooklyn. And it's Wiggins with the ball for the Philadelphia 76ers. They lead by 4. Here's McNeely. Shoots over LeVert. McNeely shot is off.
Great contest by the defense, and he's unable to hit that tough fadeaway.
Pass to Buzelis. Grant outside. .153 left to play in the first quarter. Good on the triple.
And he didn't really have this shot coming into the league. Grant has really worked on honing his shot from the perimeter.
Hey, Greg, what about Jeremy Grant? He's had about every role you can imagine on any team he's played on.
And Kevin, he started out as a second-round pick, hoping to just make a team. He's been a bench spark plug, a starter, even a #1 option in Detroit for a couple of years. Grant's done it all.
Brooklyn trailing for the 3. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
And what takes Grant's game to the next level? It's consistency with that jumper. It's a nice play there to get him something in rhythm.
Here's McNeely. Still scoreless. Wiggins kicks to Williams. There's a good screen. Pass to Landale. The kick out to Williams. Clock is at 3. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. There's 42 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. And here is Grant. Takes a three. Knocks down the three ball. And now a 5-point Nets lead.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Pass to Landale. Now Wesley. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Another shot. Rebounded by the Nets. The 17-footer. Oh, and he nails it just in time.
One eye on the rim, one on the clock. What a play.
Boy, that was close. Got it in just in the nick of time.
And so it's the Brooklyn Nets bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Nets?
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And also, they're doing something you don't see as much anymore, and that is converting time and time again from the mid-range.
Brooklyn leading by 7. They've got Grant. Black is out there with Wallace. Then there's Karis LeVert. And it's Huff in at the center, locking down the middle. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Grant, that's good.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
Wesley against Wallace. Screen by Hartenstein. And the basket by Bailey. Bailey's got 12 points in the game.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Now, here's Grant. He's coming off a 16-point game against the Timberwolves in Minneapolis.
And a big part of that was his aggressiveness, drawing contact, and getting to the line.
And, Greg, you talk about toughness, the compete factor. How does a team create that culture?
Call it critical mass. When you have the entire organization and enough players committed to that kind of effort, everyone has to meet that level.
Take a break. Take a break.
And he knocks down the first one.
And, you know, with more responsibility, Grant has really blossomed. A dynamic two-way threat who wants to continue to get better.
The Nets making a switch here. Mobley's checked in. Powell, he's checked in for Philadelphia. And Grant drops them both.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Here's Bailey. LeVert defending. Bailey passes to Hartenstein. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Grant outside. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Let's see what the Brooklyn Nets have coming up. On Wednesday, they'll be matching up with Nikola Jokic and the Orlando Magic. And then on Thursday, they'll head home to take on the Los Angeles Clippers.
And Kevin, I think you have to look at this as an opportunity to take a step forward. Sometimes tough road trips can bring the best out of a team and bring you closer together.
Good on the second free throw.
And the combination of athleticism and defense Grant brings is superb. A guy who you can depend on to compete.
Here's Bailey. 12 points for him. Powell, the pass to Bailey. Shoots over LeVert. Mobley with the rebound. Mobley's got his 6th rebound on the night. Hartenstein against Grant. Pass to Black. Back to Grant. Mobley sets the pick for Grant. Over Hartenstein. And he recovers it. That's tipped, and they get it back. Mobley kicks to LeVert. 6 to shoot. To the paint. And Mobley throws it down.
When you're guarding Mobley, you have to finish the possession on D. Seal him off, or Evan, look, this man's going to punish you on that glass.
Smart passes to Bailey. Back to Smart. Down low. It's good, and the Brooklyn lead is cut down now to just 7 on the basket from Bailey.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him. Just let him roll.
And it's Isaiah Stewart with the foul. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
And still early in the period, and they're only 1 foul away from being over the limit.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Holmes checked in. The 76ers also with a sub. Christie's checked in. 76ers on defense. Pass to LeVert. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. And after this one, they're home against Minnesota. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Outside, Smart. Now here's Powell. Wallace covering. Clock at 6. Floats one. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And you know, something I remember from their last game was how good he was at the line.
Here's Black. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Timberwolves in Minneapolis. Here's Mobley. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. The 76ers trail by 4. Smart passes to Powell. Pass to Hartenstein. Mobley with the block.
Already a stellar defender, Mobley proving he can be relied on to anchor for this team.
Black kicks to LeVert. Holmes, that's a screen. LeVert against Christie. Let's go. It's tipped, and he gets it back. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And Mike Budenholzer has called a timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. Keontae George, he's checked in for Powell. While there's a chance, let's show you the teams that have thrived on the fast break this season. 4th, the 76ers.
Yeah, I mean, they've got the athletes to run the break all game long. So that's their edge. They're always looking to take advantage.
The 76ers trail by 4. And here's George. Pass to Bailey. That falls. Nice feed that time from George. George has got 4 assists in the game.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Back to Wallace. LeVert with it. Defended by Christie. Christie against LeVert. To end the drought. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Here's George, and it's George finishing it off.
Aggressive slash from the young guard. George fears no one when attacking the basket.
Wallace outside. Back to LeVert from downtown. And again, no good by Brooklyn. And so George will bring it up for Philadelphia. Here's Bailey. Pass to Christie. Screen by Hartenstein. The shot's good from Christie. Christie's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
When he has enough space, he's more than comfortable letting it fly from outside.
And we've got a timeout from Greg Popovich. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Williams, he's checked in for Philadelphia.
Number 44, Greg Williams.
Nets trail by 3. Now here's LeVert. He had 10 points in the win against the Timberwolves in Minneapolis. Here's Holmes. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Here's Philadelphia. They're on a 17-5 run here. Here's Christie, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's on Karis LeVert.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Philadelphia shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. First one falls for him. Buzelis is checked in for LeVert. The 76ers also with a sub. Landale's checked in. And he makes both free throws. Nets trail by 5. Now Wallace, who's coming off a 25-point game against Minnesota. Here's Buzelis, defended by Christie. 5 to shoot. Pass to Holmes. 3-pointer. Rebounded by Smart.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
In a major drought, need to find some sort of momentum.
Now here's Smart. He has yet to score. His first shot coming late. Mobley with the rebound. Mobley's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Here's Black. Guarded by Smart. Pass to Buzelis. To stop the run. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Now here's Smart. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. From deep, George. Buzelis grabs the board. Pass to Wallace. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And his average at the line stands at about 79% right now, so solid numbers in that department.
Both teams will make substitutions. Wallace hits 2 free throws. For Philadelphia, they've gotten 7 of their 12 field goal attempts to drop here in the second quarter, up over 50%.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Here's Shed. 76ers getting the bucket. Pass to Wallace. Back to Holmes. Here's Huff, defended by George. Here's Shed. Offensive rebound. Holmes kicks to Wallace. Here's Shed. The 3 ball. It's rebounded by McNeely. The 76ers lead. Pass to Christie. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession.
76ers substitution. Williams. Wesley.
Holmes with the steal. From 12 feet out. Here's Huff. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they need to emphasize rebounding going forward.
Here's Wesley. Still without a basket. The 76ers again can't hit it. The net shooting has been a little ragged, just 38% from the field. Buzelis. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
For Brooklyn, they have scored 6 points from their 8 attempts at the line so far. Jeremy Grant, he's checked in for the Nets. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Hartenstein's checked in for Jock Landale. The free throw drops for Buzelis.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Williams against Grant. Wiggins passes to West. Just 5 to shoot. Screen by Wiggins. And it's Wesley missing. Nets leading by 3. Buzelis with the ball. 8 points for him. Back to Grant. And right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Pass to Williams. He's looking for Wiggins and finds him. So out the run. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
They did a better job of getting it inside in that first. They've lost some of that physical edge here.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Free throw good. Wiggins. Here's Shed. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. We've got 1:55 left in the first half of basketball. Pass to Grant. Wallace right side. Here's Buzelis. And the 3 ball is good. Buzelis has got a pair of triples in the second now for the Nets.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Launches it. McNeely shot is off. Nets leading by 5. To the middle. Here's Huff. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Williams passes to West. Inside. Screen by Wiggins. Shot clock at 6. Pass to McNeely. Goes back up, and it's sent back by Wallace. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And the 76ers making a change here. Fouls checked in. The Nets shooting 38% in the second quarter. Offensively, they look a little bit confused. Here's Shed, covered by Wesley. Grant against Williams. Pass to Shed. 2 on the clock. Here's Buzelis. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, it's all about clock management with these situations. Let's see how that plays out.
It'll go, and the Nets lead is cut to just 5 on the basket from Williams.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
To the left wing. Here's Buzelis. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. It's the Nets as they end the second quarter with a tremendous 17-7 run. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much. Here with Rick Popovich. Pop, what did you see in the first half?
We had ball movement. You know, we weren't in mud. The guys were in attack mode. Nobody held the ball. You know, you pass, catch, or shoot. And we did that a lot in the first half.
Yeah, you had them swiveling, Coach. Thanks for your time. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
Total team effort. Instead of 5 starters, it's like they've got 7 or 8 guys getting it done. That's how good the reserves have been tonight, guys.
Lots of... And we've got some trades being made around the league. Always a...
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You look at Jeremy Grant, what a contribution.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
And let's see if the D adjusts, make life a little more difficult on him.
And on the floor for Mike Budenholzer, starting the second half. George out there with Norman Powell. Then there's Grant Williams. Then there's Isaiah Hartenstein. And it's Bailey in at the 3 slot. Pass to Black. Fires the 3. No good on the shot. The 76ers trail by 5. Takes it inside, and he bangs it home with one hand.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Here's Buzelis. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
This season, the percentage right around 72%, so not the kind of success he was hoping for.
First free throw is good. Stewart's checked in for Williams. So he gets them both. And so George will bring it up for the 76ers. About 1 minute played here in the second half. And stolen by Mobley. Here's Buzelis. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. The Nets have shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line. The free throw drops for Buzelis. Christie's checked in for the 76ers. Both good from the line that time. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Outside, George. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. He's looking for Hartenstein and finds him. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Mobley.
Yeah, easy call.
For Philadelphia, they haven't yet missed a free throw. 5 for 5. And the first one drops. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
They double him with George. Here's Mobley. Connects from three-point range. Mobley's got 7 points in the game.
Shooting while in rhythm. Good to see Mobley firing with no hesitation.
Powell, the pass to George. Here's Bailey. That ball's nice feed that time from George. George has got his 6th assist on the night. Wallace outside. Mobley outside. Pass to Holmes. Here's Buzelis. 6 on the shot clock. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for 1 more at the line.
And they got to bring the double team on it.
And this is his 4th trip to the free throw line tonight. The 76ers trail by 9. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the 3rd. To the inside. Deflects the pass. Bailey. Rebounded by Holmes. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Pass to Black. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Here's Wallace. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. 76ers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Now, here is George. Defense right on him. Here's Bailey. Misses the 3.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
The shot by Buzelis, no good. The 76ers trail by 9. And here's George. He has 5. Hartenstein with the screen for Powell. And there's the drive. Right through the D for the layup. Powell's got 8 points.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
Also relying on his skill there. That's a nice move against length.
Pass to Mobley. Here's Buzelis. Buries the long-range jumper. Buzelis has got 10 points in just the second half.
Look, they are in front right now because of him. He keeps draining these shots at a ridiculous clip.
And Mike Budenholzer has called a timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. The Nets making a switch here. LeVert's checked in. Well, every team needs rebounders. Let's check out the league's top rebounders. 3rd is Evan Mobley.
And you can't win games without rebounding the basketball. That's what has made him such an important part of what they do.
Brooklyn on defense. Drives to the hoop. Here's Bailey. Gets it to fall, and now he's 10 of 15 on the game.
Oh, man, he's feeling it this quarter. They should be looking to get him going every trip down the floor.
Pass to Buzelis. Back to Black. And here is Holmes, defended by Christie. Now Buzelis. 21 points in the game, 4 on the shot clock. Shoots it up. It's rebounded by McNeely.
I don't know if he got in his own head there or what, because the defense can't really take credit for that miss.
Here's George. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. Nets leading by 8. Here's Black. 7 points in the game. Pass to Buzelis. Back to Black. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Hartenstein's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Here's Bailey. LeVert defending. Hartenstein with the screen on LeVert. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
And the 76ers making a change here. Smart's checked in. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for Brooklyn.
All game long, they've been making it rain from the arc. And look, they've done it by feeding the hot hands.
And I'll tell you, the energy they've shown in the open floor, boy, it has been terrific. Doing a phenomenal job converting in those situations.
Nice feed inside, saw the play develop and hit him right when he needed to.
Stolen by LeVert. Pass to Black. Driving inside. Now, here's Holmes. And a miss there on the triple.
Frozen. Guys just ice cold, unable to contribute offensively.
Back to Smart. Screen by Hartenstein. Now here's Smart. T right on him. Pass to McNeely. Hartenstein with the screen on LeVert. Tries again, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
And now we get a chance to check in on Evan Mobley. Over the last month, he has been spectacular, putting up about 18 points per, 11 rebounds, and 3 assists. And what sets him apart is his rebounding. And as you can see, he's been in peak form.
Yeah, this last stretch, it has been unbelievable to watch him get going on the glass, and it's been reflective in the stat sheet.
And the 76ers making a change here. Wiggins is checked in. And the second free throw, good. Nets leading by 6. Here's Shed. Grant outside. There's a screen. Over Wiggins. Grant. That's good. Grant's got 18 points.
And mid-range isn't exactly Grant's go-to spot, but he takes a focused shot there and gets it to go.
To the paint. Here's Hartenstein. Good, and Smart gets the assist. 9 points in the game so far.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Here's Shed. Grant surveying the D.
And Grant is challenging to defend without fouling, especially when he's attacking from the interior.
He's made 3 of his 4 free throw attempts in the game.
Yeah, he's at 81% from the line, and when we've had a chance to see him, he's had great form and continues to look confident.
And the 76ers with some changes. Stewart checked in for Hartenstein. And Grant Williams is subbed in for Christie. He hits the second from the line. And it's Smart with the ball for the 76ers. On the wing, Wiggins. Now here's Smart. Scoreless thus far. Clock at 6. Outside Williams. Fires from deep. Some solid defense from Grant.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
No good on that one. And Philadelphia making a change here. Wesley's checked in. And he's good on the second. The 76ers trail by 8. Pass to Stewart. Wiggins outside. It's Wesley on the wing. Here's McNeely. Just 5 on the clock. The 76ers need to get off a shot. Stewart misses.
And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far.
Out left to the wing. Shed, that's good. Shed's got the lead up to 11 now for the Nets. The 76ers have gotten 6 of their 12 shots to drop for him here in the second half so far. Screen by Wiggins. And the layup is good. Wiggins has got 5.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
Grant on the wing. Pass to LeVert. Four on the clock. Here's Shed, covered by Wesley. And it's Shed missing.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Wesley the pass to Williams. Here's McNeely. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Williams has a screen for Stewart. Off target with his 3.
Locking the arc down. Defense knows it's on them to scare off those shots.
Pass to Grant. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation.
76ers ball.
The 76ers trail by 9. To the right side. Williams a screen on Grant. Stewart kicks to Wiggins. Here's McNeely. Nothing on the board. And again, Philadelphia turns it over. Walls is checked in for the Nets. Powell, he's checked in for the 76ers. Nets leading by 9. Here's Shed. He's got 5. Here's Grant. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game.
And each year we see Jeremy Grant, he gets better. And defenders have their hands full with this guy.
Christie, he's checked in for Philadelphia. And Grant drops them both. Here's Wesley. Pass to Christie. 1:52 left here in the third quarter. And here is Wesley. Screen by Wiggins. Shot from the top of the key. Here's Wesley. Good on the bucket.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Here's Shed, covered by Wesley. Ball is with the screen on Wiggins. Here's Grant. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Clinching the N1 opportunity. They really made Grant fight to get that one.
And the free throw stats there, 6 of 8 shooting, so 75% so far. Booz Ellis is checked in for Black. Bailey, he's checked in for the 76ers. The 76ers trail by 12. On the wing, Wiggins. Inside. Here's Williams, and it's blocked. Wesley against Grant. Pass to Shed. Grant against Wesley. No good from Grant. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Wesley against Grant. Driving the lane. Here's Williams. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Williams has got his second bucket tonight. Nets leading by 10. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Grant outside. They set the screen. And the three off target.
And still looking for his first triple of the second half. He had 3 at halftime.
Here's Bailey. 23 points in the game. 4 seconds left. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Jeremy Grant picks one up.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
For Philadelphia, they have shot 8 of 10 from the line. That's an even 80% free throw shooting here. And he can't get the first one. And Philadelphia making a change here. And he sinks the second. Just 4 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. The shot that time, not on target. Jeremy Grant, he is feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Nets. With the points he racked up that quarter, he has broken his And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. We've got Buzelis. Wallace is out there with Evan Mobley. And it's Holmes in at the power forward position. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. And here we go, Mobley heading to the hoop. Buzelis, no one around him. Nails the wide open jump shot. And it's now 23 points for Buzelis. George with the ball. Pass to Bailey. Got a piece of it. Holmes with the steal. In the corner, Wallace with it. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Here's Shed, defended by George. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Keontae George picks one up.
At the line, shooting for Brooklyn. At the line, 2 times.
That free throw missing. He hits the second from the line. And so here is Philadelphia. A 12-point game. Outside Williams. Right side George. The kick out to Williams. Hits the three-point bomb.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a 3 each time.
Pass to Buzelis. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. The 76ers trail by 9. Now, here's George. Williams sets a screen for George. And here is Williams. The three-pointer, no good. On the wing, Wallace, guarded by Powell. Pass to Shed. Mobley outside. To the inside. Over to the wing. 6 to shoot. Here's Shed. Nailed from three-point land. Shed's got the lead up to 12 now for the Nets.
Something seemed to click for him at halftime. He's looked a lot more focused, and the game is just easy for him now.
Mobley with the block.
Sensational swat from Mobley. I love how hard he goes on the defensive end.
And Holmes throws it down.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
And Mike Budenholzer is called a timeout. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle him up right away. And Brooklyn Brooklyn making a change here. Black's checked in. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Mike Budenholzer had some words for his team during the break. Now, he asked for one thing, intensity. He said, I need you to crank it up to 11 out there. That's how we turn it around. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Here's Bailey. Buzelis grabs the board. Buzelis has got rebound number 7 for him tonight to the left side wing. Black the pass to Mobley. A nice shot by Black.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
George passes to Bailey. Over Buzelis. And the basket by Bailey. Bailey's got 26.
It's just one of those nights where he's been very good, but his team is losing, and that's just an odd feeling.
Wallace kicks to Holmes. Black the pass to Wallace. Mobley a screen on Powell. Wallace misses.
And they're up right now, but it hasn't been because of him. He's really struggled on offense.
Screen by Hartenstein. 16 feet away. That is good. And the Nets' lead is cut down now to just 12 on the basket from Bailey.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
He's going to keep putting up shots regardless of the score. That's the kind of player he is.
Here's Buzelis, and again it's Brooklyn converting.
This man has entered the zone. Great shooting performance from him all game long.
Pass to Powell. Here's Williams. Here's Bailey. Shot clock at 5. Here's Hartenstein. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. And he's now got the double-double. 11 points and 11 rebounds. Wallace dishes to Mobley. Nets passing it around. Now Buzelis. Pass to Mobley. Banked in off the glass. And the Nets lead by 14.
I like the focus from Mobley against the contest, not letting it throw him off his look.
And George kicks to Williams. Here's Bailey. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And he makes the first. RJ, what have you noticed about the young players that enter the NBA today?
Unfortunately, the NBA is now tasked with teaching players how to play basketball. The NBA wasn't a teaching league 20 years ago. Now it is. A lot of players are spending their first, second, and even third year learning how to play basketball. That was not always the case. They used to go to college and play for Hall of Fame coaches for 4 years.
And just a better job of getting to the line here in the second half. Didn't get there once in the first.
Wallace against Powell. Holmes with a screen on Powell. Wallace. Great D that time from Powell.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
Yeah, but right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
Pass to Williams. Here's Bailey. Jacks up a 3. Black grabs the board.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Williams with the steal. Outside, George. Here's Bailey. Pick by Williams. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Offensive rebound. Wiggins is checked in for Grant Williams.
15 seconds. 76ers substitution. Number 21, Wiggins.
Here's Bailey. Pass to Hartenstein. 6 on the shot clock. George with the ball. Working on Black. It's good, and the Brooklyn lead is cut down to 10 on the bucket from George.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Here's Black, defended by George. There's the triple. A nice shot by Black. And the Nets lead by 13.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break. If they're going to want to close the gap, they're going to need to start running more sets through him. Let your stars lead the way. Come on.
Mobley sets the pick for Buzelis. No good on the three. The 76ers trail by 11. And here is Powell. Pass to Hartenstein. Now here's George. In the corner, Powell with it. Outside for George. Now here's Wiggins. Not a lot of room. Outside, George. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead. George has got 7 now in this quarter. Right wing to the middle. Here's Mobley. Over Hartenstein. Mobley misses. The 76ers have gone through the fourth quarter shooting 50%, 7 of 14. And George, here we go. Mobley with the rebound. Brooklyn leading by 8. Pass to Black. Buzelis with the ball. Down low, here's Mobley, and Mobley throws it down. Great game for him, double-double down. 11 points and 15 rebounds. Powell, the pass to Bailey. Back to Powell. And it's sent back by Wallace. Pass to Holmes. Here's Buzelis, covered by Wiggins. Wiggins with the block. Here's George. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to go on Buzelis.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
And the first one at the line is good. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. They can take their time on this possession.
Yeah, it wouldn't be a bad idea. Just give themselves a little bit of a break. Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
A point guard getting up like that, boy, that is special.
Here's Bailey, guarded by Holmes. From deep, Brooklyn with the rebound. Mobley's got his 16th rebound on the night. 1:56 left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Buzelis. Lets it go with a three. The shot misses.
You know what? He's got to look to get other guys involved. The three-point stroke is off.
A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest, going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Here's Bailey. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. He's able to hit the second one, and that brings them within single digits.
I couldn't hit them all, and they need every point they can get.
Here's Black, defended by George. There's 1:17 left in the fourth quarter. Shot clock at 6. Here's Mobley. Rebound by the 76ers. Here's the lob to the hoop, and stolen by Mobley. Here's Black. Pass to Buzelis. And the layup's good off the glass. And the Nets lead by 11.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
You have to love their effort. This game wasn't handed to them. They took it.
Powell for 3. Doesn't get it to drop for him.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Here's Black, defended by George. Holmes with a screen on George. Here's Black. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Second personal foul. Team seconds. And out the line, shooting 2. Black.
The first free throw is good. And good on the second, so he makes them both. 19 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Now here's Smart. Defense is right there. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. A confident win, and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. I think they built off that edge of being here and playing with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. Alongside Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony.